Hello, my wonderful people. Yesterday, we brought you up to speed that about 31 northern lawyers came together voluntarily, says they were going to ensure that they defend um, Abba. And this has, because the North has told the presidency that they should do everything possible to ensure that Abba Kyari does not get on that plane and go to the US for any question answering. That even if he has committed any crime, he has been good. And so Nigerian government should find a way around it. Yesterday, we saw that a group of young northern lawyers came together, put themselves together, and said, we will defend him against the US. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details as some northerners are reacting to the lawyer's voluntary defense of Abba Kyari in the US. Another man, Danjuma Abdullahi, has faulted the decision of the 31 Nigerian lawyer who have volunteered to defend the embittered former Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, in the United States of America's court. Danjuma took to his official page and disclosed that these lawyers have forgotten the innocent northerners who are in various prisons without a lawyer to defend them because of the lack of funds to get one. Recently, a youth leader in the north who made a statement saying Buhari is useless, he did not fulfill his promise. As we speak, is currently still in prison as he was remanded in prison for insulting Buhari. None of these well-read lawyers has been able to come together and say this is inhuman, this is wrong to put someone in prison for expressing an opinion about a leader who promised and never did anything, travel out of the country to look after himself and leave Nigerians to rot. While the president is away, Nigerians doctors went on strike, yet is gallivanting all around the world, forgetting that he's a president first. Recall that Borno State top police officer who was in charge of the Nigerian Police Intelligence Response Team IRT recently lost his job after an issue of his arrest warrant was issued by the American Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI. He was declared wanted by the United States court for collecting bribe from an internet fraudster Hushpuppi, who is standing trial for scamming Qatar businessman of $1.1 million. $1.1 million. However, the embittered police officer has not been arrested yet, but information gathering said he is consulting his lawyers who will stand for his defense if he surrenders to the FBI, as Nigerian government is carrying out investigation, as well as the Nigerian police carrying out investigations, putting up a team to look into the request of the US. So these are also northerners looking at it and saying what these lawyers are doing, they are just being hypocritical. And he cited an instance of a particular youth leader as we speak who is currently now in prison for saying Buhari is worthless, that Buhari has not fulfilled the terms and conditions he gave to Nigerians for him to become the president, while Nigerians believed in him and, accorded him that position by voting. These lawyers came together and they have volunteered their legal support to go and defend, Abba Kyari. And this man is saying there are numbers of people in the north who are incarcerated because they have no defense system at all. They have no one to defend them. They are just there. And these people are being, what they are going through is unheard of. Is something that should never be done in a democratic setting. Normally, if you cannot provide yourself a lawyer, the state is supposed to provide for you. There's supposed to be state lawyers. But where are these things in Nigerian democracy? Nowhere to be found, because nobody pays attention to the other man who has nobody. You see, nobody pays attention to people. The real thing, what makes the blood and the blood of the system is being drained away. And so people walk around without having the benefits of democracy. And this is what we call government. So it's really very sad that these things are happening and nobody is paying attention to ensure that people are looked after. You see, the crop of people we call today leaders, are they really leaders? Leaders are people who stick out their neck for others. Leaders are people who care for other people. But sadly, what we have are not leaders. These are people who are building their own dynasty. These are people who are amassing wealth greatly for themselves. These are people who are working tirelessly to ensure that they get to the next cadre of their political career, irrespective, not minding who is hurt in the process, not minding whatever happens. It's all about being a senator. The next position, I've not been a governor. I should be going for the governorship candidate of my state. Or I've been a governor. I've not been a senator. I've not been a House rep member. And what's the next line of action? But what about the people? What about leaving a legacy that will outlive you, that would talk, that would tell in the sound of time? That people will say, this man constructed this road. Averagely, roads should last a span of 8 years. But this road has been for 15 years because of the solid material. He gave the contract to reputable companies who use the right materials, and today we are enjoying the benefits. I mean, these are things that should be, but in Nigeria, sadly, everyone, if not almost every one of them, are looking out for their own personal granddaughters, or what next, not really caring for the people. And so it's really very sad that people are going through all this and there is nobody standing for them. So this is what this northern guy is saying. He say, "Oh, excuse me, all this hypocritical behavior. Have they thought about the other persons, the other people, lot of northerners who are in prison because they have no money to take a lawyer? They should go and do the right thing and leave the person who has committed a crime to dance to the tune of the music he has turned on." Anyway, my people, this is what is happening right now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget you have a voice. Let it count. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.